This is the Bandit Inquisition, and tonight we have all of us again. So we've got me, Gentle64, we've got Defector,
hello,
we've got Fluttershy,
yay,
we got Darker Viper,
Woohoo!
and we've got MK Barty.
Nooses are bad.
Apparently nooses are bad. We might need one by the end of the night though.
Be awful.
She was as well.
Yeah.
I did see it, so I imagined in my head like, "Hi, I'm Ubisoft. Welcome."
That would have been nicer.
What he did was go, right, okay, who's the prettiest girl we can find? Right, you're going on stage for us. And then went,
Well, you don't care if you're good on stage or not. You look good. That's all that counts.
yeah. And basically, she was taller than every single person from every part of Ubisoft. She was the tallest person there. And she would stand there and tell jokes. They weren't funny. They were just nothing. There was no reaction out of the crowd, nothing. Not even a groan out of the jokes. People just didn't seem to be interested in anything she made a joke of.
Well, did you write down one of the jokes as an example?
I did not.
No, they were that bad.
That's how bad they were. I don't want people to walk away from this podcast groaning that, oh, did he really have to do that? I didn't want them to hear that. That's how bad they were.
We're going in Ubisoft.
Right, they started off by with Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains. Yes, I'm not 100% who they are. I probably heard some of the songs, but he was there mainly to announce the
New Rocksmith.
Yeah, the new Rocksmith, which mostly with the I don't know whether it's been in the previous one, but the session mode.
I think that's new. I'm not sure.
Yeah, basically it's where they'll allow you to play with an actual they set up a mode where they can actually play with a band, particular bands like Alice in Chains or Aerosmith or something.
Yeah.
Just various bands that they have available in the game, so you can actually just play with them. But that's all that I got on that one. There was they also mentioned the Splinter Cell. Was it Blacklist? Yeah. That was it. Yeah, as well, and he did bring up the fact that they were bringing back an old mod that he had, which was Spy vs Mercs multiplayer. Yeah.
I never played Splinter Cell.
Yeah, I don't know much about that, but that seemed to be the main focus on that front.
And Dabby Dorsey.
I know, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well as
mod, it sounds kind of interesting.
I haven't played it, but the Splinter Cell games always seem to be geared around
Still espionage.
Yeah, it's just not.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you have the one stealth guy against a group of other players playing as the people you would normally go against in the game.
Yeah, that didn't really interest me, but that seems what the main game seems like as well to me.
Yeah.
So that's just me. I don't know. I don't know if it actually is or not. Probably not, but yeah.
I tried playing the demo of one of the older Splinter Cells, and I kind of got bored and put it down and didn't even complete it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, they did actually bring up Rayman Legends. Nothing really new there, apart from the fact that it seems to give you the option to switch characters and things like that, or at least give you a new character to play as.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones that I was interested in, partly because it plays similar to Origins, which I think was a very good game.
It's one of those games where it's still coming out, but it seems to be taking a long time to get here.
See, another game was the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. Yes, that game.
It's one of those games I haven't actually heard of.
Yeah, it's kind of like well, the best way I can describe it is almost like Command & Conquer style game where you're protecting your own little base type area and you're just meant to be attacking other people's areas.
From what I gathered, you set up your own tower with traps and things, and then people go into your town and stuff, and you do the same with theirs, and you try and get the treasure, or work around the traps and things.
I assume you have to. I assume like the infamous 2 mod game, where you have to actually make it doable. You have to be able to prove you can do the mission yourself.
Yeah.
You couldn't actually pause anything until you could say, yes, I can do this mission I made. Could you?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they actually do that sort of restriction to you, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Or you just have a million towers which nobody could ever finish, because there'll be because you'll get to the door and someone just put an impenetrable brick wall on the first floor.
Yeah, I think you'll have to prove it, but obviously the better players will be able to beat their own games and have better ones, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seem to do that, and they give you actually they give you heroes to be able to play as when you're going after the loot, and you can switch between them from what I can tell, at least. It's like,
Are they already established heroes or are they new heroes?
I think this is a completely new game.
Yeah, it's a new IP.
Yeah, so nothing established.
Damn it.
But the actual person who was announcing this particular game did actually put out like a challenge to anyone who wanted to try the beta. Basically, it was just saying, "Yeah, already got me on tower set up. If you want to try a look at coming after me, here's my address." I don't know of his actual address or anything.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know whether people would actually be interested. But yeah.
Maybe if anyone's interested, we can go and look it up.
Yeah, I'll try and look it up and put in a link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idea.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, that will work. I hope. But they went into South Park, the Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
The truth is, it's not coming out.
Actually, they scheduled it for a winter release this year.
I mean, like the release from last year, and the release of 2011, was it?
Yeah, but the
Which
entire
one?
thing was you showed you go through the game, and it starts up with Stad going, "I'll teach you the Nawazaki or something." Hold it.
Like Kawasaki.
Yeah, it's a more a part that will just make it people close their eyes, swap their hand in front of their face and go, "Oh!" Yeah, just slightly racist remark. Just if not, yeah, but still, he just went at the end. He went calmly going, "Yeah, it's coming out, but you know how games are."
Yeah.
Just kind of mocking her. It's been held back.
Yeah, it's coming out later this year.
But you know what it is,
Maybe.
you know,
You
games
know
is on the
sometimes.
release.
Yeah. Because every game must be Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah. But they'll never do that. Not probably.
Yeah, they want to get to that extreme.
Yeah, they'll wait until they try and do the sequel.
What, Duke Nukem Forever 2?
No, I mean, the Stick of Truth 2.
Yeah.
Well, there was Ubisoft did actually announce a Need for Speed style game, actually.
And what's it called, Need for Speed?
Well, they couldn't call it Need for Speed because Need for Speed is EA. So they called it The Crew.
Oh.
Yeah, they set it up so that, you know, the single player and online co-ops will kind of connect to each other seamlessly. So someone could join you whilst you're playing single player, and there should be no reaction of them joining you. They're just there. They're just suddenly entered your game.
In first place. Just before the finish line.
Well, it's not like that sort of way. It's more of a, "Oh look, I've joined you, but I'm not actually near you. I have to come and find you." Sort of, I think. But they have, I believe they added ability to be able to use tablet to play the game on.
Wow.
I know, that is the amazing thing they've added.
Yeah.
All these tablets, how many overdoses are people going to get?
Right, okay, do we have to have a moment of silence to try and go away from those hot jokes?
Apparently so.
I'm
Well done.
sorry.
Well done.
I shouldn't have said that. I do apologise.
But I think we should pass over to Mr. Viper here for the next game that Ubisoft announced in the conference, which is Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Yes, Watch Dogs.
Just basically a sandbox game set in Chicago.
Yes.
And it's an urban survival as well. It's about a guy got stop it, Barty.
Focus.
Yeah.
Guess I.
It's focus on a character called Aidan Pierce, who's a hacker and for who's out to get justice for his family. And you can take in the game, you can take control of, you can hack into anything using the got it here somewhere. The central operating system, which stores all technology and information in Chicago. You can hijack, you can get to stop trains, and use trains to get rid of the authorities. Well, basically, you see, is your weapon. You do get gunfights and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. I did notice some interesting features about the game.
Yeah.
They can lock onto people's knees and shoot their kneecaps out, which is
Yeah, you can. Because there's a short clip,
Yeah.
a gameplay clip of where he does it with the police. Just
Yeah.
takes out the knees.
Yeah.
The only people he would kill will be the criminals. Or the people who's done him wrong.
The police.
Well, not the police, the actual criminals,
Yeah.
because the character does have a criminal past.
Some people. I think that more of an interesting feature was the interactivity between him and the general public. Because
Yeah.
somebody recognised him, he's going to phone the police, then he just runs up to him and knocks the phone at the guy's hand. No, I'm like, what are you doing that for? Then runs off again.
Yeah, that is good. Plus, one of the other trailers I saw was him hacking into someone's account and to actually take some of that money for his own.
If that's an option, if I ever played the game, I'll be sitting there doing nothing but hacking into people's accounts to take money. I want all the monies.
John Connor, stop stealing all the monies.
I shall not. I want all the monies. Please give me all the monies. I want
Yeah.
Infinite Simple and Bank account.
But it does like one of the best games of this year.
Yeah.
It does look really good. It is the game I am getting a lot.
When's Beyond Two Souls coming out, man? Anyone know?
No.
Probably next year.
I think it's early next year.
Yeah.
That's alright, because I was going to contest that if that came out this year.
If they are both out this year, that would be really good for the games industry, just in general.
Yeah, it would.
Because they both look very different in general, but similar at the same time.
Yeah.
So it would be a good thing. It'd be better for the customers because they'll all be broke. Like I pre-ordered Watch Dogs. I pre-ordered the big box special edition.
Oh.
I took out a small deposit on a house basically. I might have pre-ordered this £20.
That's a small deposit in a house.
It's a small house. But is there anything you want to say about Watch Dogs before you move on to anything else?
I think most of that's been covered.
It's been going practically.
It's been coming in awesomeness.
Practically.
So
The next thing was the Just Dance game, new one.
Just Dance, gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
if you've played the others, you know what it's like. If you've seen anything of the others, you know what it's like. So there's no real need to cover that one.
No, it's just they're all the same.
It's
Yeah.
just
Just
another
new
dancing
songs.
game.
You know what? I don't think Just Dance actually has the song in it. Just Dance. I don't think any of the games have actually covered that song. You know, the one with the same name as itself.
So if any developers
do
are listening to
think-
this,
I do think Just Dance 3 does have Lady Gaga's Just Dance. That's about the only girl that has it in it.
It should be in all the games.
But but the new one has Sigh. I'm guessing Gentleman.
I prefer his original one that became popular.
Oh, Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Now, can we move on from songs and get back to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Games.
Because
Are we going to start off on a new Void quest?
Not
Right,
yet.
Oh,
one game to mention before that.
fine.
Close, but not quite.
Yeah.
Close but not cigar.
It was
Oh, goodness,
a
we
new
got
Raven
far.
Rabbids game. Yes, amazing. It's for the Xbox One only.
I think it's going to use the
I'm making
Xbox Connect.
Puppet.
It's no, it basically utilises the way they set it up, the ability to be able to use the TV, because it has an it's releasing on Nickelodeon it's a TV series with it where you're able to interact with the TV show as long as you have the game, as far as I know. So and do a bunch of mini games and whatnot. But that seems to be the only
So
thing.
this
I can get from
game's
it.
during the Gabriel Iglesias. Got here it says it's got Nickelodeon.
Actually, that'd be interesting. If the actually, it's an interesting concept because it would work with Nick Jr.
Yeah.
Especially TV shows like Handy Manny and Dora the Explorer. Can you figure this puzzle out? Where does the triangle go? There. Yeah, you got it right. Where does the brick go? Smack. You got it right.
Yeah, she's bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But-
you remember this game?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's the only information I seem to be able to find out from that one.
It's Remy Rabbits. It'd be the same as all the other ones.
Yeah, just new mini games and whatnot.
Yeah.
I should expect. But now, finally, we're here. We're swashbuckling
On the seven seas.
without any swashbuckling.
What is pirates?
It's part-time pirate.
It's maybe a pirate trained by the assassins.
They did already say
Right.
that they're trying to stick close to the real pirates, not the ones you see in films and TV series. So, no swashbuckling.
What's the point in that? What's the point in having pirates and keeping them real? It's Assassin's Creed. It should be as far-fetched as possible. The whole thing's stupidly far-fetched in general. Here, via this scientific device, you will now be able to go into the past and be one of your ancestors.
Yes.
Oh yeah, one thing. Don't do anything outside of what your ancestors would do. What my ancestors do? No idea. He's been dead for centuries. But somehow we know he would have killed that chicken. Or that cow. Or brought that old woman's leg. No, what's the point of having it set in the pirate world? Set in the pirate world. If you're not going to be swashbuckling, what's the point of having a trailer
Because-
where... I mean, the trailer has him walking into a bar. He gets picked on. He's sitting in a bar. Some guys come in. He stands up. He picks up a beer bottle and smacks it over one of their heads. What's the point of having that in the trailer if you're not going to be able to do that in a real game? Here's some swashbuckling in action, but... Oh, wait, it fell
No,
off. It fell overboard.
No, that's not swashbuckling. That's just an action that someone did. I'm sure people did that. It's just not. It's not exclusive to the swashbuckling.
And then again, it's maybe the 1800s.
What?
No, it's even before that, isn't it? Piracy of the high seas.
Yeah, yeah. So, did you actually say the name of the game?
It's Black
No.
Flag.
Black Flag, right?
Yeah, we are on a Black Flag. It's actually pretty
Yeah,
far
it's
Black Flag.
actually Black Flag is set in 1715. And the main character in it is the grandfather of the character from Assassin's Creed 3.
I don't care who he is. I'm just questioning if they actually had glass balls in the 1700s. Or would it be the 1600s?
I'm sure there's.
Sure, they did, yeah. I think they
Yeah, they probably would have done by then.
we probably had them probably a century before all that.
Probably. Still can't believe they'd actually use it as a weapon though. No, I'm just family disappointed that if you're going to have pirates, you've got to have all the swashbuckling action like from Pirates of the Caribbean and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, but that sort of action is film miss.
I'm sorry.
So if he's meant,
No.
they're meant to be sticking to realism,
Okay.
even though,
if
granted, there is.
no, listen. If you're going to stick to realism, they can't have the guy go into his gun holsters, pull out 2 guns simultaneously, and do that and cap 2 people at the same time. You wouldn't be able to do that. You'd rip your arms off. Guns back then would have ripped both your shoulder blades out.
Unless somehow he can manage to get used to it.
Get used to it. The first one have crippled you. Well, I'm not doing that again.
How do you know?
Have you used one of those guns?
No, but I assume even modern day pistols you can't really walk around like that.
I'm sure if you had.
Miss everything anyway.
If you spend a lot of time using the same a gun, your arm will get used to the recoil. So ergo, you're able to anticipate the recoil, and ergo, the arms won't get ripped off by doing that. Those sort of
Okay.
arms to the side. Fire.
Okay. Fine, you get used to. Okay, so you can get used to the
It's a game.
No, wait a second. They're saying they might stick to realism. Okay. During 1750s, you want to use 2 guns because you'd have to put one down to reload the other one.
Yeah, because you only get one shot.
Yeah, sure, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be using.
Yeah, but
Alright, he gets the one shot from each of them, then he goes to his sword.
but here's the thing.
Yes, I
He does use swords, but he also uses 4 guns at some point.
Alright, he gets
He
4
gets-
shots, then he goes to his sword.
Yes, he gets 4 shots.
And then he finishes the fight, walks out, reloads his guns for the
Yeah,
next fight.
yeah. We may not get much use out of them, but he does that. Granted, we're just overlooking the major flaw in this entire realism bit, and not being able to go into his ancestors' bodies.
Yeah, but he's not actually going into their bodies, is he?
He just reliving
It's,
their experiences.
Yeah, it's all on the computer.
Yeah.
Which is a weird concept for the game in general. You have to relive the experiences, right? It means it's genetically encoded in him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not actually in the computer, because if it was in the computer, just look it up, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
On some kind of search engine.
Hmm.
You might have to go do all this messing around.
Only they could do that with genetic memories.
Yeah. I'd play it just as long as it actually gives me the guy I've seen at the start of the game.
Which I'm sure you do.
I mean, you think that was Assassin's Creed 3. Connor's amazing, Connor's fantastic. Who's this? Oh, that's Connor's dad. Who? Connor's dad. Who? That was the thing that irritated me about SE3. Connor's dad was never mentioned, he was never in a trailer. In all the reviews I saw and read, he was never ever mentioned. Pixel SE3. Oh, I'm Connor's dad. It'd be like playing, like picking up a Bleach game, and the first person you play that would be Ikin Kurosaki, and you're not that far into the series yet, and you don't know he's a captain. So yeah, I was rather disappointed by SE3 for that front. But SE4's not going to have swashbuckling on the high seas. Do I get to steer a longboat? Do I get to ransack other ships?
Well, they do have the ship aspect.
Well, how about
yeah,
this
we
one?
could have the naval
How about this one?
thing.
Why don't we let
Yeah.
Why don't we let our resident expert here explain what he knows, rather than actually
Pretty much
going around?
covered what I found out. Because I carried over some of the stuff from AC3, like the naval battles that you get in Assassin's Creed 3. But with improvements.
You know what? After all things we
Oh,
talked
and
about,
there's another thing, you can also swim underwater in the 4.
Is this the first time?
First time it's been done. And you got even underwater combat as well.
I can't imagine guns being very useful underwater.
The guns won't, no.
Yeah, you can actually,
Don't say it.
sharks.
Don't say you can shoot sharks underwater.
No, not sure.
No,
Just
those-
fight them.
Is this Far Cry
That's
2
what it
now?
says. It's combat system. You go to get the fight sharks. That's what I've read.
No,
Good.
I mean, those guns wouldn't work underwater.
I know. I was just thinking, good going Ubisoft. We're not looking for realism. Yeah, fight this shark.
You've got sword. Of course you're going to be able to fight.
And do naff onto it. The resistance underwater is incredible. The amount of force you'd have to put into a sword for us to actually hurt a shark is
Right.
unparamount. Like if you ever punched in water, just in the swimming baths, the resistance you get even on surface tension in water is stupid. If you're underwater, even if like 10 feet underwater, you try to swing a sword at something, there's the weight of the sword to take into account, all the water pressure, you're not going to hurt a shark. If you're going for the realism, you're not going to fight a shark with a sword in the water. You're gonna run. You're gonna swim as fast as you can.
Yeah, but if you see a shark coming at you, you put the sword out in front of it and just go for it.
But yeah, they obviously they try to keep it realistic, but without taking too much away from the player
Alright.
from what they want to be able to do.
Alright, not swords. You use a dagger. Or a
Mhm.
small blade.
Yeah.
Underwater.
And plus, I don't think the resistance to water will be able to stop that little thing that he gets, the little blade that comes out of his arm.
Yeah.
the
It won't stop
the
that.
hidden blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't stop that from having full impact.
Oh, it's
Slow
just
it
grab
down.
hold and it lace it.
Granted, it will slow it down, but not as much as him trying to actually swing a sword.
Yeah, but you find a shark. I mean, they like swim at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I think I'm just being fussy.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Too
you,
fussy.
yeah, you're just being you.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I'm very fussy. As soon as a game developer goes, we might aim for realism, then they go, you can fight a shark. You kind of just contradict the entire statement of realism. You know what? If you don't let you fight sharks, they should let you have the swashbuckling as well. To be honest.
Well, yeah, we've
What's that?
covered Black Flag Commander, so we really should be moving on from this.
We should talk about Black Flag.
Nope. That's
Well-
what you're all place.
Yeah, we'll move on. What else do we have to talk about anyway?
Well, there's a couple more bits and pieces from Ubisoft. Then it's the EA if we want to go into that right now.
Well, they have a couple of interesting things.
We'll
Yeah.
finish off
Oh, the one I
Ubisoft.
wanted.
Then we'll
Kind
Yeah,
of
we'll just carry on, unless people want to give up. We're almost in anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, there wasn't massive amounts off a year.
Well, we'll just do Ubisoft. Then we'll just cliche in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, they announced a trial. There are 2 new trial games, which are going to release simultaneously.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's Trial Fusion, which is released on the consoles.
Yeah.
And there's Trials Frontier, which is released on the smartphone. They set them up so they actually interact with each other so that you can actually see leaderboards and whatnot
Yeah.
from each side.
What type of game is Trial?
It's, like a motorbike type, like motocross, doing
Oh,
all these different tricks and whatnot
Yeah,
on ramps and whatnot. It's that
Yeah.
sort of type of game.
yeah, I get you now. Yeah.
Yeah.
My phone is a smartphone, so I won't get the full benefit of the game if I
No,
bought
it
it.
won't. But yeah, after that, they announced Tom Clancy's The Division. They claimed, at least, it's an online, open world RPG. I'd question the RPG element to it, because it is more like a shooter type game, so I don't know how much RPG in there is in it.
I can see as much RPG as Borderlands 2 is
True,
RPG.
it is. Probably will be. But yeah, I'm never a big fan of at least claiming something's an RPG
Yeah,
when it's actually a shooter. Okay, it's more like a RPS and role playing shooter rather than role playing game.
that's true.
But yeah, you end up working with a group of people and just doing that. Basically what it set up was that there was a virus went around the world, affected a bunch of people.
And
Bunch of
turn them
people
into
died.
zombies.
No, they died, just dead.
Oh my god.
No, not actually zombies. But but cops and all sort of authority is degraded to a point of it's anarchy in the aftermath. So, and you're playing as a covert ops team,
Yeah.
and you're trying to regain control of the world as it is.
It does sound interesting.
It's an interesting concept in the gameplay on the story front.
Yeah.
But whether or not actually bother with it is a big question. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it from Ubisoft now. That's
Okay.
pretty much everything